Hiya, Kerry Greenaway, Parasearch Radio here to give you your week's roundup of shows. So, before we begin, let's have a quick look back, excuse me, of what happened last week on Parasearch Radio. Well, on Monday, on the Parasearch Radio Encore show, we replayed the Old South Pittsburgh Hospital show for you guys. On Tuesday, on the Paranormal Concept show, we had the lovely Andy McGrath from Beasts of Britain into the studio with Mr. Paul Rook discussing cryptozoology. Very interesting show that turned out to be. On Wednesday, this show was phenomenal. If you wanted to know what happened in Chernobyl and what's happened since, and hauntings and experiences that people are having in Chernobyl, then Haunted Histories on Wednesday was the show that you needed to watch. At the moment, there are 2 segments of that show. For some reason, it uploaded in 2 different segments. We are working on that to make it one show for you. But at the moment, if you still want to listen to it, you've got the 2 segments available to watch. On Thursday evening, the lovely Kaz Rooney went into the spectral zone, and she was talking to the lovely Bear Medicine Walker all about animal totems and how you can incorporate those in your life and what they mean and all that sort of thing. On Sunday, which was last night, I was back in the studio with the lovely Graham Smith and Ashley Nibb, and we're having a look at the tech that Graham's actually developing, which came out of a theory that's been put around by a guy named Thomas Fisco. Really interesting show, and showing you that people are pushing the paranormal field further than you thought was actually possible at the moment. So there is work going on. You just have to know the right people, and it's hopefully a goal of Parasearch Radio to help bring those ideas and those forums forward, so you get to hear of everything that's going on in the paranormal field. Wow, so that's what happened last week. So this week, what's been going on? Well, I took a couple of weeks off, if you hadn't noticed. I hadn't been around much, and any show that I've been on have been either replays or pre-recorded shows. But I'm back in the helm now, and ready to update you with all the gossip and goings on that's been going on in Parasearch Radio. Well, first of all, on the Parasearch Radio Facebook group page, you need to go over to Facebook group page to be part of the competition. Be a liker of the group page. There's a competition for a book. Now, this is the book. This is my version of the book, which is the one I'm reading at the moment. It's called The Wicked Shall Decay by Mr. Andy Mercer. And what it's about is charms, spells and witchcraft of Old Britain. Really, really interesting book. Well, we've got a copy available for you to grab, but like I say, you have to be a member of the Parasearch Radio group page to enter that one. And all you have to do is, on the competition post, pop your name in to be part of the draw. That's going to be drawn on Sunday on a Facebook Live on the Parasearch Radio group page. So, like I say, go over there if you wish to be part of that competition. We have a new website, parasearch.org. We had a bit of an issue with the other websites. We've sorted out a new one. So all the information, show updates, you've got presenter bios, you've got blogs going up on there, are all on the parasearch.org page. So go check that one out if you want to find out more about us all. Now, Kaz Rooney from the Spectral Zone has actually put up a blog recently about children in the paranormal. We did a show on this a few weeks ago, and she's backed that up by doing a little blog for you. Thoroughly interesting read. So go over to the parasearch.org page to check that one out. Don't forget, if you like any shows or wish to contact us or anything, just put a comment in any of the Parasearch Radio YouTube shows that you do. We'll see those and we'll respond to you. Don't forget to click like, share and subscribe. Love doing that bit. Now, Penny, Haunted Histories Penny, it was her birthday last week, so we wished her a very, very big happy birthday from Parasearch Radio. She's also going to be putting a new blog up very, very soon, but she's on holiday for the next 2 weeks. So we want to hear what shows you'd like us to play out again for you, ones you might have missed, or if there was a location, we can see if she's already done a show on that. So let us know if there's any specific location that we haven't done or you might not have heard that she's already done. So we'll replay that one for you She's got a huge back catalogue of locations for haunted histories that she's done. So just give us your ideas of, and I say, if you don't think we've done a show on it, let me know, and I'll have a check back through the archives and see if we've done it, and then get that replayed for you on Wednesday evening. But you must let me know on that one. Now, a couple of updates on a couple of the shows. This week will be the last week of the Parasearch UK Radio Encore show. I've decided to take an extended break from that show due to personal commitments. I'd like to just take this opportunity to thank Jay and Teresa and David Erickson for an absolute blast over the last year with that show. I'm saying an extended break, I'm not saying it's over forever, just saying it's an extended break for me. However, if you want to hear the dulcet tones of Jay and Teresa, on a Monday on the Paramania channel, they have their own show called, I can't remember what they've called it. But anyway, Sit Down and Laugh with the Lynches. That's what it's called. And they're the American contingency for Parasearch Radio. So if you want to still hear from them, then you need to be on the Paramania channel on a Monday. But I'd just like to say thank you so much to all the fantastic people that I've worked with over in America. It's not the end, it's just a break. So the other one that I want to talk about is the Dark Mirror show. Now again, I'd love to thank Mr. Mark Manley for being part of that show for such a long time. Unfortunately, we've come to the end of that particular show for the time being. We're taking a break from that one too, seeing what happens. It's been an absolute blast, and we wish Mark all the very best for the future. Now, what's happening this week on Parasearch Radio? Well, again, we've got another full week for you. Tonight, like I said, the Parasearch UK Radio Encore show, the last show we did was on Crossroads. And so we had a look at the phenomena of Crossroads, and we looked at one in particular, which was a very famous Crossroads, and the 27 Club and all of that, and whether or not you can actually meet the devil or an entity at a crossroads. So we actually had a look at that. So that's coming tonight at 9 p.m. on Parasearch Radio. Then on Tuesday evening, the Paranormal Concept Show, we've got the lovely Alex King in the studio with myself and Mr. Paul Rook. He's giving us an update on everything that's happening regarding Parafest and find out everything that he's been doing. He works for Berlin Paranormal, and they're always very active out and about in the field. On Wednesday evening, Haunted Histories, your choice of show. Like I said in the little gossip section, if there's a particular show you'd like to rehear, or there's a location and you're not sure if we've already done a show on it, let us know and we'll have a look through the archives for you and replay that one out for you. On a Thursday evening on the Spectral Zone, the lovely Kaz has got Scottish Ghost Adventures into the studio with her. Scottish show, all the Scottish people together. We might have to put subtitles on that one. No, it's absolutely fantastic. She did an amazing job and does an amazing job. So she is going to be in the studio with the Scottish Ghost Adventures, which is going to be great because we find out what happens up that end of the country for once. On Sunday evening, don't forget, 8 p.m, live on the Facebook Parasearch page for the live draw for the competition for the Andy Mercer book. Then at 9 p.m. on Parasearch Radio, we're going live with Richard Estep. He is a guest speaker at Sage Paracon this year. So we're actually finding out a little bit more about his background. We know him from the Haunted History show, where he talks about various locations that he's researched. Whereas this time we're going to get a bit more down and dirty with him and find out a little bit more of his background. So, little recap for you. Tonight we're talking about Crossroads on the Parasearch UK Encore show. Paranormal Concept show on Tuesday with Alex S. King. Wednesday, Haunted Histories. We're going to see which one we choose to replay for you. Thursday, the Spectral Zone, Scottish Ghost Adventures. Sunday, Richard Estep is in the studio talking all about that. And Penny did that one for me before she went on holiday. So that's what we've got coming up for you guys. We're so good to you, aren't we? Yes, we are. If there is anything you'd like us to cover on Parasearch Radio, or any guests you'd like us to get on to talk to, then don't forget you can contact us through our Facebook pages, Parasearch Radio, obviously. You can message us through our website, which is parasearch.org. You can contact us through Twitter. We're on Twitter on Parasearch Radio. You can also contact us by commenting on any of the videos on the Parasearch YouTube page. Don't forget, click, like, share and subscribe. Tell all your friends about us. And if you want to be part of the show, get in contact and we'll see what we can do. On that note, I bid you all a very farewell until next week. Bye.